Morning everyone. Well, oh, I'm very croaky. Welcome to Vlogtober Day 5. I've just woken up. That's why I've still got like sleepy marks on my face. Today is Friday. Hugo's about to tip all of his toys out of his baskets. But he's not allowed to play because he's not had his dinner yet. Breakfast yet. Why did you do that? Hey? What did you do that for? Do you want some breakfast? Are you hungry? Hey, come on then. Let's get some breakfast. Come on. Oh dear. Time for a cup of tea and a coffee. Ooh, what's that? Hello, hi. So, I've lost the plot. It's really early. So I'm making a coffee and I'm having less than 5% sugar oat Cheerios. You can have these as your B choice on Slimming World because they're basically Cheerios without the sugar, which they're not great, but it's different to a Weetabix, isn't it? Sorry. So I'm having those with some strawberries, Crash Bang Wallop, some strawberries which got reduced from Marks and Spencer's yesterday because they're fancy. Not really though, are we? The banana. Ooh, phallic. That'll be the thumbnail. Hugo's had his, you can have 40 grams. But I'm really naughty and I don't want it. I'm gonna have to put them back in the box. But it's alright because Kirk doesn't like them. I like to buy things that Kirk doesn't like so they don't all get scoffed. Like, if any of you have been or go to Slimming World, you'll know that they do things called hi-fi bars. And basically they're cereal bars. Oh look, I've still got yesterday's mascara running down my face. And I think I look like Miss Trunchbull out Matilda with a bun on. Let's take this out. Nice. Yeah. They do these bars, they're called hi-fi bars. So on Slimming World again, you're allowed to have 2 Alpenlight bars as what's called a healthy extra. So it's like your fibre intake. But you're also allowed these hi-fi bars that they sell at Slimming World. They're £2 a box, which is about the same as an Alpenlight bar unless you go to the pound shop, then obviously they're £1. But in the supermarkets are about 1.50, £2. But these hi-fi bars are like, I think they're a bit smaller, but they just taste like the ones that have got chocolate in are so chocolatey, and I don't know how. I mean, they're not good for you, they're full of sugar, but you're allowed them, so you eat them. But it's a bit like, Kirk says they like crack, which obviously neither of us actually know, but they're addictive. So I don't tend to buy them too often. Anyway, you didn't come peeling my banana and it looks so rude, I'm so sorry. I'm not really doing it seductively, let's be honest. So today is a busy day. We didn't end up doing anything last night. I think that's when I told you that I'd not done anything anyway. We were going to go to the Goose Fair, which is like a travelling fun fair that comes to Nottingham. I suppose that's what you call it. We get one in Ilkeston as well in a couple of weeks, which is why we're not that worried. Not that I'm particularly worried, like last year we missed both, I think. I don't go on rides or anything. It's just like a tradition to walk around and have a pot of mushy peas and see all the kids hyped up on sugar and adrenaline. Sometimes we'll go with Kirk's niece and nephew and their mum and whoever wants to come. And sometimes we'll go just to, yeah, we've been into Ilkeston. We call it Uptown. We've done that on our own. We've never been to Goose Fair on our own because it's like, anyway, we were going to go with my younger brother and his girlfriend. And tonight we were supposed to be going out for a meal with younger brother and his girlfriend and older brother and his girlfriend. But my older brother's girlfriend's, she has a problem with her knee. I'm not entirely sure what it is. I don't like to invading people's medical problems, and she, you know, she clearly just wanted to sort of wash over it at the time. But she was in A&E and she's got to go back to hospital today to a fracture clinic, so it is an ongoing problem, but it's not nice. She says she's in a lot of pain, so we says, well, we'll just cancel for tonight. She says, oh, I'll be finished. She's like, you are not going to feel like, first off, travelling wherever we decide to go, and then secondly, sitting around a table for, you know, a couple of hours while we all sit and chat and you just want to go home and put your feet up. So we said we'd postpone. I'm not too sure if my little brother's going to come round or what, because I have revealed to him what the surprise is. I have told, we weren't telling anyone, and I've told, so obviously me and Kirk know, I've told Auntie Kerry, I've told my mum, obviously, well, not obviously, because I wasn't supposed to tell anyone, but I've told my mum. I've told 2 of the ladies at work, I told my boss at work, and oh, one of the things in the cupboard's come out, and I told Charlotte and James. I'm going to see them today, and I told my brothers, and they've obviously told their partners, so it's not a very well kept secret, is it? That's my rubbish. It's hard to make breakfast while you're talking. Milking that. Milking that. Again, I don't measure my milk. I don't have a lot. I want to go in the fridge. And I'm allowing myself, look, we went to Marks and Spencer. This looks atrocious. I've not even got butter on it. It's tiger bread. You can't eat a lot of bread on Slimming World. Ooh, what's that? I don't know if it's a speck on the phone. Let me see. Oh, what's that? Oh, I've made that worse. I don't know. What am I on about? Just waffling on about Slimming World, which no one cares about really, do they? We all have to do what we have to do, don't we? As boring as it is. Yeah, so today I'm going to go to Charlotte's. It's 9 now. I said Kurt's gonna be driving sort of past there. It's not very far out of his way from work, and he finishes at 1, so he'll get there for about 1:30. And we have to dash. So he's not going to come in. He's not going to come in to meet the baby because he's a welder, and he does other things as well. But he's like, it's a dirty job. It's a dirty job. So he says he's not going to come in and meet the baby because he's scared to like get oil on her. But we weren't planning on going today. We were going to go Sunday. So they said that's fine. So he's like a bit sad that he's missing out. He might get to like see her. But he's not going to get to have a cuddle or anything, and we do have to dash. So yeah, I'm going to go there. I said about 12. I don't want to overwhelm them, and they've had James's dad down for a few days since Charlotte got out of hospital. I think pretty much the next day his dad was down. I think they stayed overnight, and I think they went back yesterday at some point. So it's been like 1 night, 2 days kind of thing. And he says in the end he had to ask them if they minded. And then of course they wouldn't have done going home because it was just getting a bit much. But they did take the dog with them, which I didn't think was the best plan. I understand why they did it. But Charlotte and James aren't particularly dog people. And I can imagine them being a bit, oh, we've got a newborn. So I think it was all just a bit much for everyone. But mum and baby are still doing well. I'm going to go and see him today and have a cuddle. I'm a bit nervous. I've never held a newborn baby. I think, like, I've always held babies that are old enough to hold the neck up. I don't know how it's worked out like that, but out of, like, the fam... So, obviously, I didn't grow up with my brothers. So, out of how I grew up, I was the youngest. I did have... My mum's cousin had a baby. In fact, she had 2, but at the time I think I was like 10, and we went to see her in hospital, so I just didn't hold a baby at 10. I suppose I was old enough to do it, but I just didn't. So yeah, I've only ever held a baby that's old enough to hold its neck up, so I'm nervous for that. And then later on, we have something going off. I wonder if anybody's guessed yet. But anyway, I'm gonna go and stuff my face. I don't think I'll be doing any crochet at all today. I said I didn't do any yesterday, but I did. I'd done a granny hexagon, so I'm doing what I did before, but with all the colours that I've selected. Before I was doing 10 rounds, this time I'm doing 12, and then I'm putting a border of green on randomly. I've got 4 balls of Aldi green. I did show you which one. I've got 4 of them, and I don't particularly like the colour, and I've not reached for it in like, has it been a year? I don't know, probably not quite a year, but it wasn't this lot of Aldi yarn. I think it was the time before, I think. So I've had it sat there a while, and I'm thinking I don't really like it. I did have a plan to do, I was going to do a play mat kind of thing for the baby, and it's just never materialised. And I realised I could do it for birthday or Christmas or whatever. It's not going to be for Christmas, so if I'm doing it for birthday, I can buy some more green yarn, can't I? So I'm using the green. I don't know why I feel like I have to explain myself. It's my wool, I can do what I want with it. Anyway, I'm going to go and eat this and get ready, and I feel a bit snotty. I think it's just because I've just woke up. I'm really paranoid that I'm going to like get out of the shower and be like, oh, I don't feel very well, I can't see the baby. But I'm fine. Yeah, so I'll see you all later on. Bye. Hugo's just having his dinner, so I thought I'd take this quiet moment, sorry about the feet, to introduce you all. Hi everyone, so I'm just sat on the living room floor, and Kirk is currently feeding Hugo, so I thought I'd take this moment to introduce you all to baby Hector. He's just had a bit of a nap, so he's very sleepy. He's 8 weeks old today, and I don't really have much else to tell you about him because we're all still getting to know him. But this is a surprise. What is it? This is a surprise. So some of you did guess. This is his bed, and he's very, very attached to Kirk, which is okay because Hugo is always attached to me, and apparently he likes feet. What are you doing? But he's only little, and he's got a little chubby belly, and he's very lovely, but he is attached to Kirk, so that's probably why he's crying, because he misses Kirk, which is going to be hard when Kirk's at work next week, but never mind. Anyway, I'm going to go back and get back to puppy sitting. I don't want to keep showing you my feet, but he wants them. I'm going to get back to puppy sitting, and I'm sure I'll check in with you all a bit later on. Oh, good boy. Hi everyone. So, Kirk's lurking in the background, feeling very shy. So I'm just cooking some dinner. We're having a very, very easy curry that's already made. A Slimming World one, again. And a chickpea. I'll show you. We're having beef madras, vegetable biryani, and chana saag, which is chickpeas, and a free satisfying chickpea and vegetable curry with gentle mix of warming spices. So this is meant to be a side dish, but I thought we could share a bit of everything, and we've got a couple of naan breads, which don't need to go on yet. So I thought I'd just come on and have a bit of a better chat, because I've shown you Hector, and I did want to sort of be like, this is Hector, but we're settling in. It's hard with 2 dogs. It is different. I didn't think it would be easy, but we're all okay. We're all right, and yeah, he's asleep in his bed now. He's had something to eat, and Hugo's had his dinner. Kirk has been to the shop and left me alone with them, and it was a bit like, ooh, but they're fine. They're just getting used to each other. It's not a case of like, let's all curl up in front of the fire together, but they are happy, and they both eaten, and they both played, and they both had cuddles, so everyone's happy. Sorry, there's something on my phone. Hello. Hello. Hugo is my little shadow, and the new puppy is very attached to Kirk. So it looks like we know whose dog is whose already. But yeah, it's just a bit of a settling in period, and we're all chilling out and having some dinner. It's only 7 o'clock. I'm starving. Yeah, I went to see baby Grace today and had a lovely cuddle with her. She's such a good baby. She's so sleepy. She's a little wriggler, and yeah, she was so cute. It was the first time I'd held a newborn baby, and I was like, Charlotte, I don't know what to do. But I suppose it does just come naturally to you, doesn't it? To, you know, just scoop the baby up. But I didn't realise I'd never held a newborn baby before, and then I was like, oh, I don't know what to do. But I didn't know what to do. Yes, and she's doing really well. The midwife came today and did a little heel prick test thing and stabbed her foot, and she was more upset that Charlotte had to undress her, and she was put in the scale to be weighed than having the actual needle in the foot kind of thing. So yes, she's doing very well. We're going to go and see her again on Sunday. I've got work tomorrow, but Kirky's off with the doggies. So we're only going to go for an hour on Sunday, because I'm trying not to overwhelm her with visitors, and obviously we've got the dogs to be looking after. I look a bit like I've got a black eye. Not sure what's going off. Yeah, but I've done no crochet today. I've got a bit of a headache. I think it's all the excitement and cuteness overloads. Like, it's worn me out a bit. So Kirk's having a beer and I'm not bothering. I've got work tomorrow anyway, so don't want to go in with an extra headache. But that's it really. I thought Vlogtober was going to be like big on hype and big on crocheting. It's just not. But this is my everyday life. And yeah, I'm going to go and enjoy my dinner. I think that I need to do the naan breads in about 4 or 5 minutes. And I'm going to sit in front of the telly with my big dog and my little dog and my tiny dog and my very lovely Kirkos, that's my nickname for him. I'm being soppy on the internet now. And relax, because it's work tomorrow, but then I've got the week off after that, so that'd be nice. I haven't got the full week off. I'm back next Saturday, and I prefer to have Saturdays off, but it's for puppy sitting, not for enjoying. Yes, so I'm going to go. I hope you all have had a nice Friday, and hope you all have a lovely weekend, whatever you are doing. Sorry there's not much crochet again, and sorry if this is boring. I did hype it up, but there's a puppy, but he's asleep now, which, you know, puppies do that. So I'll show you him more tomorrow and over the coming days and weeks. But for now I'm going to go. So thank you all for watching. Have a lovely weekend. Let me know what you're up to, and I hope you all do something nice. See you all soon. Bye.